Today we're taking a look at Terra's Luna coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Luna go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Luna chart, guys. If you'd like to buy Luna or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. But as you can see, our strategy or our prediction played out as we anticipated, just significantly quicker than we anticipated. The last time we took a look at Luna was on this day where we saw the big breakout occur. We did expect a bit more consolidation, but we had the bull flag pattern drawn out right there, and we have seen that pattern broke out as anticipated on the same day as our last analysis. So that is absolutely fantastic overall. What we can do now is remove the flag, get that out the way, and have a look at the data that now remains. So right now, where are we sitting? Well, we hit a high, of course, over here on the 9th of March. That was $104. Now that is just shy of our all-time high at $106, which was back on the 27th of December. Now we've dropped back down again slightly, and we are sitting at a value of $95. So it looks like we're going to have to put in some new support and resistance points, and given that we now have a bit of data actually sitting right about around here, we can put that in place. Right now I'm actually going to put actually, you know what, I will. I'm going to say major point of support, $90. And that is because it covers a lot of price action that has been occurring when we had our previous run, and based on this run we are having now, we have had a bit of price action there as well. So $90 is really key support point for us. Where is our key point of resistance? Well, I think quite simply, key point of resistance, I'm going to put it at $106. Whilst yes, of course we are, not using much data there. I suppose $106, when you're talking blue sky territory, you've really got to use previous highs in order to put these sort of metrics in place. So all in all, looking very, very nice from that perspective. I'm just going to remove a few other little bits and pieces here. It's just getting a bit cluttered on the chart. I'm going to also extend up our long-term uptrend, which is looking obviously very nice at this point in time. And one thing I'd like to point out is something that has occurred was after that little, flag we saw over here, breakout, a cup and handle had actually formed itself. So you can see we've got a bit of a cup, we've had the handle, and that is where the next little breakout did actually occur. So that's another fantastic continuation pattern that you guys should look out for. And it really, really showed how good it can be over the past few days. Now, let's, I suppose, take a look at, a few more indicators to see where we could potentially be off to. So first and foremost, let's have a look at the RSI. Now this will be high, and as you can see, when we had the first part of this run, we got into the overbought range, hitting a peak on the 28th of February at 74. Now, we did then dip down after this consolidation in the handle of the cup and handle, and we then, on our new high, I suppose, of $104 of this run, we got to 68.13. Bit of a sell-off today. We're sitting at 64.25. So there is still room for us to technically keep moving upwards, although I wouldn't be too surprised if we did see a bit of consolidation starting to occur and movement, down towards this key point of support here at $90. So all in all, I think we're going to see, something interesting occur. It's either going to be extremely volatile in that we're going to see a big spike up as we did previously over here after a few days, or it's going to be a bit more calm and collected as we saw over here where we had a consolidation period over about the span of a week before the next move upwards. But Luna is really, really pumping, and the UST demand is obviously driving this at the point in time we are looking at this chart. So keep that in the back of your head. There's a lot of fundamental elements that are playing a role right here. Let's have a look as well at the MACD. Bringing this one up, you can see it is moving very strongly upwards, and in fact we've been in a green period since the 6th of February, so really we're doing very well. Looked like we were going to have a negative cross over here back on the 8th of March or just after, but things turned around when we did have that 2-day pump, so they're still moving both in the same direction, but don't be surprised if, you know, that does see the 12-day EMA start to come down and cross below the 26 to cool off for a bit. Hopefully it doesn't occur, but if the cross does occur, expect the price to obviously come down with it. Now, all in all, what is my price target for Luna? Well, for Luna, I'm very bullish, as you would all know. This is one of my favorite coins at this point in time. I really do think we can see a test of those all-time highs, and I think we're going to see it within the coming week or two. So I'm going to suggest my price target for today's video is firstly a bit of consolidation over the next day or two before we bounce and then hit that $106 mark and hopefully break through it above and beyond $110. That would be fantastic. That wraps up today's analysis on Luna. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.